now for MD Top 3. It's about damn time we saw Lizzo take a spot on the list. And lo and behold, her viral TikTok sensation, It's About Damn Time, has just done that, taking its place at the number 3 spot. This might just be the dance anthem of the year.
Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright, okay, alright. It's about damn time, turn up the music.
Just like Lizzo, we got a feeling that everyone who hears this song is gonna be alright. Rising to the number 2 spot, we have Harry Styles back with As It Was. Even after nearly 3 weeks of being on the list, it seems we can't get enough of this earworm.
In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us.
Who knows? Maybe next week, we might just hear it again, maybe even at the number 1. And still holding on to its place at number 1 is Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill, A Deal with God. It seems we're just not over that hit song, just as much as we aren't over Stranger Things.
If only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building.
It shouldn't be easy holding on to the first place, but for all we know, maybe Kate Bush made a deal with God to keep her spot on this list.
The end of this month is a special one for rap fans. More specifically, the October World Weekend is kicking off. Everyone's favorite moody laughingstock Drake was the one to announce this huge event. It's a whopping 3-day extravaganza, and the first day has a lineup hinting at all Canadian North Stars, whatever that means. What we do know is the lineup for the following days. Stars such as Chris Brown and Lil Baby will take over day 2, and day 3 is an important one, so listen up. Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj are taking over for a Young Money reunion concert. For those of you who are new to the rap scene, Young Money Entertainment is a label curated by Lil Wayne. It houses him, Nicki, Drake, and many more. What a rare sight! October World Weekend takes place from July 29th to August 1st. If we're lucky, maybe Drake himself will perform too. Live television is kinda out right now. I'm sure Nickelodeon took this into consideration when they announced this year's Nick Fest. I thought it was another awards show, but turns out it's just its entirely own music festival. The lineup for this one is kinda insane too. We've got some big names up there like Monsta X and the Kid Laroi. I don't really know what's going on here, but we've got some chill guitar artists too, like Biba Doobie and TikTok bops from Dixie D'Amelio.
But sometimes I don't wanna be happy. Don't hold it against me. If I'm down, just leave me there, let me be sad.
Tickets went on sale yesterday. Be sure to grab them if you can. Alright, 5 Sauce fam, we've got a special treat for you. Right now, 5 Seconds of Summer is on tour. It's called the Take My Hand Tour, and it's totally a blast so far. We know, because we have a show review for you. One of Music Daily's writers, Diana Barceleta, was able to see them live in Chicago. It seems that we've hit a sweet spot for all sorts of 5 Sauce fans, because their set list included songs from their first album all the way up to their upcoming releases. We heard popular moody classics like Beside You.
She sleeps all alone. My heart wants to come home. I wish it was, I wish it was.
And more of the new iconic singles like Complete Mess.
You slip away, and I'm missing out on half my life.
Their boyish energy ramped up the audience as always with their widely known inside jokes and Australian accents. Makes me sad that I missed out. With this energy, they were able to close out with Youngblood, and it was just utterly spectacular.
Now you're calling me by name. Takes one to know one, yeah, you beat me at my own damn game.
It's not too late though. The Take My Hand tour doesn't end until December, so if you have the chance to see them, you totally should. The beloved Greta Van Fleet performed in Milan earlier in June. Music Daily's own writer, Teresa Bigioli, had amazing things to say about this unique performance, because she was there to witness it in person. Talk about lucky. If there's one word we could use to describe the show, it's iconic. Teresa mentions that everything about the performance was iconic, with their fun jumpsuits, bright stage, and barefooted fun. With delicious high notes and inspiring drums, fans were able to hear the famous Light My Love in person.
Your mind is a stream of colors, extending beyond sky.
Another amazing thing, while this concert happened in June, Greta Van Fleet is actually still going up until December, which is actually just crazy. Now that's what I call a loaded tour. With so many shows lined up, you've got to see them live at least once. We haven't left Italy just yet. Royal Blood performing in Milan was nothing short of something special. Teresa's back with another review for this one. With an extensive setlist and high energy, there was more to the show than just good music. Opening with Typhoons, fans in attendance immediately knew one thing, that they were in for a treat that night. A special trademark about Royal Blood is that they don't use any live guitars in their sound. Teresa says despite using only a bass, they've got the power of an entire orchestra. The demanding, groovy sound of their power alone also brought forth some playfulness too. They were able to let loose and even participate in some drinking games. If you want some bassy, badass music, Royal Blood's got you more than covered. And that's all I've got for you today with these live music updates.
This week's trending track. This week's trending track is Megan Thee Stallion, Body Rocking, Pressurelicious. The pressure is on now that Megan Thee Stallion has started releasing tracks from her long-awaited album. Last week, Megan Thee Stallion's song was leaked before the intended release date. But instead of letting the pressure get to her, Megan Thee Stallion took it like a champ and simply released her song Pressurelicious featuring Future a little bit early.
Pressure, yeah, I'm pressurelicious, yeah, I'm pressurelicious, yeah.
She pressurelicious and I crave it.
Take a picture of my bag, now these bitches got to get it. Take a picture, shake my ass, now your nigga press to hit it.
Clearly, this song is bound to be the next hot girl summer track of the year. It's sexy, it's confident, it's everything we expected in a collaboration between Megan Thee Stallion and Future. If the song wasn't enough for you, check out the official visualizer on YouTube. And here's to hoping we get to hear the rest of the album soon.
Chicago indie rock band Beach Bunny delivered their sophomore album, Emotional Creature. Lead singer Lily Trafilio sings about self-doubt and broken hearts with the angst of someone going through a quarter-life crisis. But she does it over hooky, sweet melodies like on the standout track, Weeds.
You're a diamond, wish you could see you the way I see. You can't blossom if you keep growing gardens out of weeds.
If you spend way too much time scrolling through TikTok like I do, you've probably heard Beach Bunny's viral 2018 hit, Prom Queen. But if that's all you've heard from Beach Bunny, you especially need to give Weeds a chance. It's more raw and mature, but still nods to familiar nostalgia, sounding like it belongs on the soundtrack to an early 2000s rom-com.
My favorite kind of music is happy sounding with deep and personal lyrics that perfectly juxtapose the otherwise bright tone. Reminds me a lot of myself. Many bands and musicians have been able to do this, the latest of which is the wonderfully named band Waterparks, with their latest release, Self-Sabotage. I've got that for you wrapped up in an electric bow.
I'm on my way to you, but I self-sabotage. So I drive my car and crash into your garage.
Yeah, that one's a headbanger. That'll make you think, hey man, are you okay? When you search up the lyrics and find out that it's dealing with anxiety and depression. Sounds like something you're not into? Not sure just yet? Then make sure to check out our article written by the fabulous Andreas Fabrice. And now for a set of record breakers. Starting with K-pop solo artist Nayeon has made historical debut with the release of her EP, I'm Nayeon. How big could this debut possibly be, you ask? Hush now. I have all the answers you seek and more. Nayeon's debut garnered almost a dozen accolades from Billboard and other prestigious charts. The most impressive of which is the album debuting at the number 7 spot in the Billboard Top 200. It isn't difficult to see considering that the bombastic lead single, Pop,
Sunny,
phenomenally enjoyable and infectious energy, Ion is one to keep an eye out on. For a more in-depth look at the accolades, make sure to check out our word section to read up on an article written by the wonderful Maya Robbins.